Texas Adventures with Brexton. Hey Mama Presentation presents George Arnold, author in Garland, Texas. 26 books under his belt. First book at age 60. And I can call him my friend. Awesome.
We're going to take a look right now at chapter 34 of a manuscript for the second book in a trilogy about the Navajo Indians in Arizona and New Mexico and the trauma they're facing with 524 abandoned uranium mines on their reservation. It's causing all kind of health problems. In this chapter, I've taken my friend Brexton Collins and have used him as one of the characters. So the title of this chapter is Brexton Collins, Angry Man. Ed Sams and Sarah Benally welcome a somewhat confused Brexton Collins, former, recently fired EPA explosives expert, into the coffee shop of the Navajo Nation Inn in Window Rock in Arizona. Central Casting would have decided Collins was a dead ringer for a gold rush miner, or Gabby Hayes maybe. With a long, tangled, gold-tinged, unruly beard and gray-white hair, Collins struck a pose one would not likely soon forget. "We appreciate your willingness to talk to us this morning, Mr. Collins," Sarah said. "Let's get you some coffee. We just need a few minutes of your time." "I'm Sergeant Sarah Benally from the Navajo National Police here in Window Rock, and my associate here is Ed Sams. He's head of the EPA in Arizona." Collins at once looked startled and started to get up from his seat. "I'm not talking to anybody from the EPA. These people are nothing but jokes, in my opinion. Got nothing to say. Period." Sarah said, "Mr. Collins, your feelings about the EPA are the reason we need to talk this morning. You really dislike them, I think. Is that correct? And maybe even hate them? We'd like to know how much. Will you share your feelings with us this morning?" Collins said, "I'll tell you I hate them, and I'll tell you the world that much, but why I hate them is none of your business." Sarah said, "Your hating them may be our business. How much you hate them may be our business. But we really don't particularly care why. That's between you and them." Collins, more annoyed by the second, said, "Can we just get to the damn point? Why am I here? Am I under arrest? Am I being detained? What is it that you want from me?" Ed Sams, quiet until now, spoke up. "Mr. Collins, somebody hates the EPA enough to begin blowing up with large explosive charges mines that have been cleaned of excess radioactive materials. 3 such mines to date have suffered massive explosions. At first we thought the bomber used dynamite alone. Since then, there's been time for a bit more investigation, and it appears a combination of dynamite and C4 plastics made up the explosives." Collins interrupted. "Let me finish for you. Brexton Collins is an expert with explosives, and Brexton Collins is known to be very angry with the EPA for firing him because they don't know real safety precautions from a living on the rooftop of a hen house beneath a full moon on Halloween. Since Brexton Collins is a likely suspect in bombing of the EPA-related properties." "That's pretty lame, folks," Collins continued. "Let me say categorically that I am not your bomber. And let me help you put that subject of Brexton Collins as a criminal of any kind behind us by submitting to one of your lie detector tests. Polygraph, I think it's called. Set it up today, this afternoon. Let's get this bullshit done with today," Collins insisted. Sergeant Benally said, That would be great. Meet me at the local Navajo National Police office right down the street at 1 o'clock this afternoon. And as you suggested, Let's get this BS done with today. And thank you, sir, for helping us. Colin's now gone. Sam's Espinali. What do you think? Is he our bomber? No, she said, but every suspect we can clear brings us closer to a solution. If we can eliminate him quickly with the polygraph, good for us. Got time for one more refill? A waitress in Navajo clothing and the typical bun in her hair asked. Sure, why not, Sarah said. By 2:30 that afternoon, they thanked Brixton Collins for coming in. He was not their bomber.